Greetings, fellow import automotive enthusiasts. Welcome back and welcome to a quick video on our new project. And I know what you're thinking. Why? Why that car? Why? Why not a fit? A, everyone gets fits. B, we used to have one of these back in the day, and I'll probably splice in a picture here, somewhere it's coming in, real around here. Did kind of the basic things to it, but that car was really fun. It drove like a go-kart, and oddly enough, these cars in America are totally slept on, but in Japan and Malaysia and those areas, these things are really popular, especially this generation. This is one of the more popular generations. So I found this one. It's pretty dang clean. It's a 2011 and it only has 111,000 miles on it. So for how old it is, that's pretty low, and it's been pretty taken care of. It's not perfect. She got some issues. We'll look at that, but she is, for what she is, she's in really great shape. Let's take a look. Start around the edge. The hood, I think they lived on a gravel road. Don't know, yeah. Definitely the hood's got some scritchy scratches, but the intent for this car is a winter car / we're gonna learn to autocross in it. So both of us, we're gonna take turns driving it autocross. So it doesn't have to be a perfect car. It just has to be a small, nimble car, which when we're done with it, that's what it's gonna be. Got some sweet steelies. It came with wheel covers, but I hate wheel covers. So, and actually it was missing one anyway, so we got rid of those. So it's pretty clean. Pretty clean. Oh, new clubby goodness. It's funny, this wheel is different than the other three, so who knows what the story is on that. So got a little custom screw holding the bumper on. I think it had a little bit of carnage. So yeah, it's pretty clean. Of course, I had to slap some stickers on there because cars are cooler with stickers. So again, another slight gap in the bumper with a custom screw, but for the most part, it's pretty dang clean. This I need to figure out. I can see part of this bit. It's broken right there, but I think there's a bit more going on there than that. But it's too cold to deal with that right now. It's not falling off, so it's perfectly fine. Let's take a look at the inside. All right, inside is super clean. And you can find these things dime a dozen for automatics. They're everywhere, but a 5-speed, that's the magic. Crank windows because crank windows. And it's pretty clean. It was weird because I remembered back in the day hating these seats, and after sitting them for the last couple days, they're not terrible. So I don't know what my mental problem was with them, but they're not that bad. But they are going to get swapped out, so we are going to put something a little bit nicer in there. But I've already got a bunch of parts on order. Wheels, coilovers. We're going to do real BC coilovers on these, so if we're going to autocross, we want it to handle a little bit better. Intake, exhaust mods, probably just the basic stuff. I mean, again, we're just going to zip around in the winter in this instead of driving the Civic. And, we're going to autocross and run over a bunch of cones, especially in the start. So that's totally fine. So, this car will go in the garage, and then when the nice weather comes out, we'll take the Civic back out again. So yeah, this is going to be a fun little project. Stay tuned for more updates, and yeah, thanks for stopping by.